Yeah, well done for braving the elements today, Rosh. And did your birthday candles get blown out by the wind? Because many happy returns.
Thank you very much. Well, it has been windy, so
Yeah.
if I'd have lit my cake outside, it would have done, I'm sure.
It was the best, but better today to be staying indoors for sure.
Definitely, because we have plenty of wet weather as well. And actually, when we take a look at the satellite, we can see pretty much wall-to-wall rain, barely any breaks there, some heavier bursts as well. So certainly a day to wrap up if you were outdoors. And somebody who got that memo was little Buddy here, looking very cute in his rain jacket. As I said, definitely needed, not just because of the rain, but also because it was fairly windy today. So not the best umbrella weather. We had gusts in Jersey of up to 43 miles per hour. That was the windiest it was recorded today. Not quite as bad in Guernsey, but still pretty gusty. And obviously when we have those strong winds, we do get quite dramatic scenes along the coastlines as well. So Elizabeth captured these shots at St Juan's Bay. Plenty of waves breaking over the seawall. It was rather grey and autumnal today. Lots of trees and foliage blowing in the winds across the island, all feeling rather stormy-like weather.
And for a lot of us, not our favourite weather, let's be honest, but quite common for November.
Yes, it is, because we are well into storm season now, and at this time of year it's quite common to get areas of low pressure that bring the stronger winds and the wet weather. But if you do want to find out more about our November weather trends, well, of course, you can head to the website where we have our monthly weather blog that explains all sorts about our November average temperatures, average rainfall, and why we see certain weather conditions like more stormy weather.
So that's for that, but what about the rest of the week? Are we through the worst of it?
I would say not quite. Tomorrow's not looking so bad, but be prepared for Thursday because of those areas of low pressure that I mentioned. We've got one that's building out to the west of us, headed our way, and it's looking like it is going to arrive on Thursday. So more of what we saw today. That means strong winds and a fair bit of rain, but the key difference is on Thursday it's going to be feeling even chillier, maximum temperatures of just 6 degrees. But as I said, tomorrow should be a little bit calmer. Let's get for the full forecast now. Well, it's been another blustery and wet day, but there should well be some improvements tomorrow. Looking slightly sunnier, so some slightly more sparkling conditions after a grey few days. And we can't rule out the odd shower, perhaps some hail, but the wet rain and wet weather shouldn't be quite as persistent as it has been today. And also we'll notice our temperatures getting a bit cooler as well tomorrow. The reason for that is we're heading into a new air mass. That's the word for the air that's sitting over us and gives us our weather characteristics. Notice the bluer shades showing that it will get cooler because we're into an Arctic air mass, meaning our airs come all the way from an Arctic source, so therefore it will get a bit chillier throughout this week. Back to you tonight then, and there still are a few showers around, but they're gradually becoming more sporadic, and the winds easing down as well slightly overnight, still moderate to fresh, coming from a northerly direction, cloudy to begin, but clearer spells later on and quite a chilly night in store. Minimum temperatures there of 4 or 5 degrees, and actually the small risk of a ground frost as well. So tomorrow, as I said, we should have more in the way of sunshine, less cloud cover, and there are still a few showers, perhaps some hail, but there shouldn't be as much persistent rain. Probably still a good idea to pack an umbrella in case. And the wind's a bit calmer as well tomorrow, more like a force 3 to force 4, coming from that northwesterly direction. Not all too warm, with maximum temperatures of 9 and 10 degrees despite the sunshine. Let's get our times of high water then, around 9 a.m. and then later on around 9:30. So moving through the week as we head towards Thursday, it's going to get even colder still, and we have this very active low pressure system heading towards us, bringing more wet weather, possibly some sleet in the mix as well. Another breezy day to come. Hello there, very good morning to you. Well, we should have slightly more in the way of sunshine today after a grey few days. Can't rule out the risk of a shower, and there could be some hail in the mix there, but not quite as much persistent wet weather, and calmer winds as well today, after some blustery conditions yesterday, down to force 3 to 4 and highs of 10 degrees.